Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun.
Oh, coming in hot.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to StereoScope Rewind, the podcast where we talk TV, movies, TV and movies, because we're still mad about that series finale, and we're just not over it. I'm Jeff.
And I'm Amy.
Oh, my God. It's a wacky Sunday here. We're recording back-to-back today, and we are a little loopy. So if you listen to the last episode, you already know it's still the same day. I definitely changed clothes. So did Amy. So we look totally different.
Mm-hmm. Yes, completely different. No change. Yes, change. I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I
My
don't know.
brain's full. I can't think.
All right, let's see if we can empty some of it.
Okay.
Today we're talking about movies that are suspenseful, exciting, edge of your seat. Edge of your seat meaning that could be suspenseful, it could be scary, it could be exciting, it could be all of those things. And these are some of the ones that came to mind for me and for Amy. And let's see. You want me to go this time?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's
like
hear
that.
it, Jeff.
Do you need?
What
okay,
had
fine.
you on the edge of your seat? Do you have a movie or a television show, sir?
The first one, these are both movies. I have two. And there's
Okay.
both movies.
Let's hear
And
it.
one movie that people forget about, I feel like, is a movie called U-571, starring Matthew McConaughey, Harvey Keitel. John Bon Jovi was in it. And it was the story about the gentleman who boarded a German U-boat to steal the
Okay.
Enigma machine. I don't know if you've seen
Ooh.
this movie.
I haven't, but it's a
Oh.
military movie I haven't seen.
Oh, my God. U-571 is fantastic. And I know you haven't seen it, but I got to give a little bit of idea of what it is.
Tell me all the things.
Well, here's the deal. So they go on this secret mission to get in there and steal the Enigma, and then they're supposed to scuttle the boat and then go back. Yes, you have
Question.
questions? Yes, questions, Amy.
Can you put it in a time? What time are we in here?
Oh, World War II.
Okay, thank you.
World War II, yeah. And so the Enigma machine in World War II is what the Germans used to communicate. It was like one of the most unbreakable codes.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was the thing they broke in that other movie where they had the big computer. And I don't know. Anyway, look at us.
And
movie.
Marvel?
No.
And Captain America?
No.
Hydra?
Even though he did time travel, he could have told them all about that. Oh, that's a whole nother episode. I digress.
Sorry.
So these guys, World War II, U-boat,
Got it.
submarine, which were the most dangerous U-boats in the world then during World War II. The Germans were just running the North Sea. And they go and they get in. So they get in there. And then what happens is when they go, they get inside the submarine. And then the Germans are like, what's going on? So they end up, in a nutshell, they're inside the German U-boat because they got stuck in there because of what's going on outside.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, it's like 90 minutes of them running for their lives underwater. And so it's like you're just in the command center there where they drive the submarine. Like, look at me, I'm so military. Totally military.
Where they steer the stuff.
Where they steer the stuff and do the periscope. Periscope down. And they do the thing where they look around. And it's just like, it's crazy to me because people watch that movie and they're just like, it's like 90 minutes of you figuring out if they're going to make it or not. And it's like, and it just keeps coming and coming. And there's submarines chasing them and they're trying to get away. And then the submarine starts to break and they're too deep. And it's like, and the way they shot it, they just stayed in the sub almost the whole time. So you're just in this confined, sweaty space. Because back then they didn't have air conditioning or any of that stuff. So it's just like all of them are in there and they're trying to, it's all in German. So they're trying to figure out what all the dials do. And it's just this amazing, like 90-minute, basically action sequence. And the movie's only like an hour. It's only like 2 hours long. So like most of the movie is them just trying to stay alive inside of this submarine. And it's just crazy to me. Like, it's just one of those sequences where like you think about it later and you're like, wow, I've been waiting to see what's going to happen to these guys for like an hour and a half.
Wow. And it's not like you can easily escape in a submarine.
No, in the North Sea, in a German sub. Yeah, no. Those aren't really the quietest of machines. So, I mean, they have batteries.
I don't understand people that want to be in a submarine.
Submariners? Oh, yeah. They're a special breed. They're a special breed.
I won't even go in the little submarines at Disneyland. It freaks me out.
Oh, Nemo's a fancy journey or whatever it's called?
No, thank you.
No Nemo fancy journey for you?
Nope, that window's going to crack and we're all going to drown even though we're halfway above the water.
Yeah, you could just stand up. The water wouldn't go that high.
You don't know.
I do actually know, but that's a whole other story.
I'm only 5'3", Jeff.
Oh wait, you are short. Never mind.
Yeah. I
That's
mean,
true.
I could swim. That's always an option.
But you do know how to swim. But then your phone would get wet, and that'd be bad.
Yeah.
We don't want your phone to get wet.
Someone told me, I have a buddy that was in the military, and he told me recently, he's like, I really wanted to be in the Navy to be on submarines. He ended up being a Marine, but he just said, I always thought that would be so cool. I'm like, are you insane? Oof.
Submariners, they're special people. I've known a few, and they love it. They love being down there. They love it. And it's just tight quarters.
My sheets get too tight on my bed, and I'm like, oh, how do I get out of here? There's no way.
Yeah. Well, there you go. So if you really want to feel some like edge of your seat, watch U571. Matthew McConaughey. John Bon Jovi's in it. Come on. Big John. Looks handsome. Looks good.
I do like John Bon Jovi.
Harvey Keitel.
Okay.
It's all gentlemen, so you'll love it. It's just handsome men coming at you in a submarine, underwater, running for their lives.
Okay. I'll check it out.
There you go.
I can't believe I haven't seen it.
Add that to the list. Amy has the game. She has to see U571.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that movie was from 2000. So 25. Oh, wow. It's over 25 years old. That's cool.
And I missed it somehow. Okay.
No, that's all right. It's all right. It may not have been up your alley, but trust me. I mean,
military. I've seen pretty much every military movie.
Yeah. This was a true story. It was a true story.
Oof. Did they get out in the end?
They really did this. So.
Did they get out? I'm assuming yes.
You have to watch the movie. I'm not telling.
They told the story, so.
I mean, that kind of gives it away, doesn't it?
Oh, I like that one. Okay. U571, everybody.
Yep. We'll add that to Amy's viewing list.
It's a mile long. Oh, my goodness. All right. So mine was a TV show.
I'm ready.
Called Breaking Bad.
Yes!
Because, I mean, not only was a high school chemistry teacher making the world-class methamphetamine, but there's so many times where he almost gets caught. And and then, Skylar's in on it at some point, and the whole thing is just like, how is this going to end? Who's going to catch him? There's so many almosts, and his brother-in-law, and I think that whole TV show was just edge of your seat, because he's obviously making and selling meth.
Right.
But it's so fantastically done, and the whole time I was just like, oh, what's going to happen? So that was mine. I don't need to elaborate.
Fantastic finale. Fantastic finale.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that was mine. That's one of them.
That's a great one. I like that.
Mm-hmm. Walter White.
Yep.
Jesse.
And then Jesse. Oh, God. Jesse. Run, Jesse. Run. Run as fast as you can.
Yes. So that was mine. What was your second one?
My second one was a movie called Heat from 1995. Have you seen Heat? I
have seen Heat.
Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, Val Kilmer, John Voight, Tom Sizemore, Ashley Judd, Amy Brenneman. I don't remember.
What was it about?
They were bank robbers.
Yes.
And so Al Pacino was the cop or the FBI. I can't remember if it's FBI or LAPD, but Al Pacino's the one that's chasing Robert De Niro's crew.
Okay.
And it's just like there's a shootout near the end where they a little bit of backstory. I had friends. I was living in LA at the time, and I had friends that worked on the movie, and they basically shut down downtown LA, and they shot off like 4,000 to 5,000 rounds of ammunition, and they neglected to tell people. So the LAPD was getting the LAPD was getting phone calls of it was like a weekend. And so they did. I think they did tell the LAPD because you have to on filming, but they didn't really tell the public. So the public kept calling LAPD, being like, "There was gunfire."
What year was this?
1994, I guess. I'm
gonna ask my dad.
You ask him about the movie Heat filming downtown.
Yeah,
it was a big deal downtown where they just used so much. They used so much stuff that it was crazy, and it was just ringing through downtown. Like, it was a big deal when it happened.
Yeah, imagine walking around hearing all those rounds.
I mean, and they were like, they used so many. I don't know the exact number of rounds. We could look it up, but it was so many rounds. It was like a story that, like, at the time I was working in Hollywood, it was like I was a puppy in Hollywood. And I remember hearing the story of, like, how they just kind of, like, went hammed and went crazy downtown with gunfire and cars and chasing helicopters. And it's this sequence where they go to rob, I think they're robbing like the Reserve downtown. and then it goes haywire, of course, and then basically then for like an hour, it's Al Pacino chasing Robert De Niro and his crew across Los Angeles, and it ends up like at LAX.
Wow.
And it's just this long thing where like, and it's one of those movies where people love it or they don't like it, and Heat's fantastic. It's just one of those movies where like I watch it now and I put it in that category of like they'll never make that again the same way.
Sure.
They'll make that movie again, but there's no way they're like closing down all of downtown on a Sunday and then just opening fire with blanks. And I'm sure they were using full loads, which is like the loudest gunfire you can have. Because nowadays they use a lot of like, they use they're called small loads or like a short load. So it's like, it's not as loud.
Suppressed.
Because they add a lot of the gunfire stuff now in
post
VFX.
Mm-hmm.
And back then they were probably using just full, like there's no bullet in it. It's just a blank. And to this day, I would have loved to have heard it. Just the chaos, the sound.
Yeesh.
Yeah, it was just so, but that's enough of that. But on screen, it's amazing. The whole sequence. There's a couple in that movie where there's like a bunch of like edge of your seat where they rob a couple things, and you're just like, this is crazy. And
add to the list.
Yep, the cat and mouse game between the two is great, and it's like they're heavy hitters. Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, heavy hitters on screen together. It's always great. So my second one I'm gonna go with is Heat, 1995.
All right, I'll ask my dad.
Yep.
My second one was Seven. What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman, running around trying to find this psychotic serial killer who is killing people based on the 7 deadly sins.
Yep.
And you were wondering, what sin are we going to have next? What's it going to look like? And what's in the box? And it happens to be Gwyneth Paltrow's head.
Wow, well, whoa. We don't know that for sure.
Oh, yeah, we never...
Positive?
Didn't we see it?
No.
It was her head.
Why, do we know that for sure?
Do I need to rewatch it?
Do they actually show you the box open with the head inside?
They look in it.
Yeah, but did they show us?
Yeah, but why else would Brad Pitt freak out?
I don't think he ever sees in the box.
Are you sure?
I'd have to rewatch, but I thought that was the whole controversy over that movie. That's what made it so crazy at the end, because you don't know for sure.
Well, I'm not that deep of a thinker, so for me, it was Gwyneth Paltrow's head.
Okay, that's fair. Spoiler alert.
But I just love that. It was just dark and gritty, and you never know.
Fantastic.
Yeah, you don't know what's going to happen, and they come across this. Who was it? Kevin Spacey. Yeah, Kevin Spacey.
Yeah.
Played the serial killer. Spoiler alert. But that whole time watching that movie, it was just so kind of gross, but also interesting. And you're like, oof, what is this?
Yes.
But yeah.
And then Brad Pitt at the end is amazing, where he's just like, no.
Right, because it's Gwyneth Paltrow's head, Jeff.
We don't know for sure.
Oh my gosh.
We don't know
Why
for
else would he freak out like that?
No.
Yeah.
And he's just like, ah.
Do you have any more?
No, that's all I got. You got one more?
One more.
Okay,
which you'll agree with. This is just an honorary shout out.
Honorary shout out. I love it.
For the people that have experienced this, which is Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. Yeah.
No one's safe ever. Edge of your seats. We've talked about it before.
Yeah. I mean, most of season 3 is them walking around the woods, but season 3 does have one of the greatest scenes of all time in Game of Thrones. So,
which scene are you referring to?
I think Red Wedding's in season 3, right?
Is it?
Hold on. Now we got to look. Stand by.
Season 3? That's all we get to Rob? 3 seasons?
Let me find out. Stand by.
I only care about Rob in that scenario. The young wolf.
Season 3, episode 9. I was right.
Oh my gosh!
It's like for those that haven't watched Game of Thrones, season 3 to me was so boring because everyone's just walking somewhere.
Yeah,
going somewhere, and then they bring
Arya
this.
Was with the Hound, right?
I think so. Yeah. And then the Red Wedding just wrecked the world. I remember when that happened. The internet just caught on fire.
Yes. I mean, I was fortunate enough to where we've talked about this before, but I watched 1 through 7 because they were already out.
Yeah.
So I didn't have to wait. Thank God. I don't know how you guys did it when they were getting released weekly.
I think it was Sunday night. Every Sunday night was Game of Thrones night. It was crazy too because it would be like it was probably the last thing that was appointment television. I feel like what was Game of Thrones? When was Game of Thrones? It was early 2010. It was like 2008, 9, 10, 11 in there.
Yeah.
And now I feel like that was probably one of the last like appointment TV shows.
I don't know what that means.
Appointment TV show means that you set an appointment with yourself to be in front of the television when it came out.
Yes, okay.
Because back way back
in the day.
Back in my day. Like if you didn't show up at 8 p.m. on Thursday to watch Friends, you didn't just go to HBO Max and see it. No, you hoped they ran it again in the summer. You hoped. Because you weren't going to get it again. Yeah, that's when they came out with like DVDs, and that helped that. But yeah, there were episodes of Friends I had never seen until like later, because like I missed it the first time, and they just weren't loose the way that everything is loose now on the internet.
Well, yeah. So Game of Thrones, I think everyone that have seen it can agree. You just
every time no one was safe. No one was safe from season one on.
As soon as Ned's head came off, we were all just like, cool. Yep. What's this going to be like now? One of the greatest gotchas in TV in the last 15 years was Ned, right? Ned Stark. Yeah, Ned. Yeah, still one of the greatest gotchas. I remember watching season 1. We talked about it before on the podcast, where you just all of a sudden you're like, "Wait, what? Wait. Yeah, wait a minute. Going to save him? Like he's a big character. The patriarch. What's happening? What's happening? What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box? What's on the steak? What's on the steak? So that head you could see. Okay. So recap: we had Breaking Bad. We had Heat. We had U571. 7. And 7. And Game of Thrones. OG Game of Thrones. Yeah. It was a fast one. This was a fun one. Yeah, it was. I like this. Yeah, me too. All right. Well, if you're still here, you know what to do. Like and subscribe. Click things. I'll put the little thing up there that everyone puts on their channel where the little thing goes click, click. Don't worry about the alert one. That annoys me too. Just do the subscribe one and the like one. That you can leave the alert one alone. Too many alerts on our phones anyways. You'll find it. You know where we are. We show up in the feed. It happens. You'll be fine. Okay, Amy, you're the best. Take us away. You're the best. Thank you for rewinding with us. Toodaloo.